A grant opportunity for small businesses in northern Wisconsin and a chance to help senior citizens feel holiday cheer this winter in Proctor. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start at Chester Bowl for a fundraiser tomorrow night. The Chester Bowl Improvement Club is hosting the annual Skis, Suds, and Slices event at Clyde Iron from 6 to 9 p.m. The wine, beer, and pizza tasting event will also feature a silent auction. Funds raised during this event will support scholarships to help students in the Alpine Ski and Snowboard program, as well as attend summer camp. The silent auction will also be accessible online for those who can't attend but would like to participate. Next, we head to northern Wisconsin, where a grant is open for local businesses through the end of the month. The Rural Equity Grant Program is open to businesses in Washburn, Sawyer, and Iron counties. The grant is funded by the Entrepreneur Fund and aims to help businesses that were impacted disproportionately by the pandemic. Businesses must meet 2 criteria to apply, one of which is being located in a community of less than 10,000 people. We'll have other eligibility requirements as well as that link to apply on our website. And we wrap up in Proctor, where Home Instead is looking to spread holiday cheer this winter. Their Be a Santa to a Senior program hopes to give out 1,000 gifts to seniors. Home Instead says many of their residents have no family that visit over the holidays. The program coordinates local businesses to host gift trees, and they need those businesses to sign up. Trees with gift tags for shoppers are put out on November 16th and taken down on December 16th. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by